All right. So can you break a window to remove a non-compliant driver? This question comes from an officer in Indiana. Now, first of all, I got to apologize. This officer submitted this question a long time ago, and unfortunately, it kind of dropped off my radar, and that's all on me. So I usually try to get back to officers much quicker, and try to be a resource for my officers out there. So, Captain, I apologize. All right. We had a situation locally where officers made a legal stop, smelt burnt marijuana. This is in Indiana. I mean, burnt marijuana is going to be illegal everywhere because it indicates that you're driving and smoking, right? So that's a DUI issue. And the subjects refused to get out of the car, rolled the windows up from the inside, and start using the phone to video record. A young officer breaks the window, pulls them out. A deputy prosecutor says there's a Supreme Court case that ruled this is passive resistance. I agree, but says that you can't use that kind of force to take him in custody. Can I get some direction on this? Well, look, I got to tell you, I mean, I'm unaware of any case that says that this is per se prohibited, right? I don't have it. I'm sure there's something out there, and if there is something out there, do me a favor. My viewers here, can you let me know what it is? Can you put in the comments if you have any case law on this? But I don't. And here's the way I look at this. What is the alternative? So what's the alternative? If courts say, and they wouldn't, but if courts say, oh, you can never break a window to get a driver out, well, isn't that the person's free pass? Right? I mean, then I guess they just eventually leave, right? I mean, are we going to stay out there for 48 hours while they sleep in the car? Maybe they got some munchies with them, right? You got enough water for a month, right? What are we going to do? What if they're in an RV? They're in there taking a shower, rubber ducky time while we're out there. Like, oh, you can't use any force to enter that vehicle. So the other thing that doesn't sound right to me, the other thing is that I understand using a lot of force against a person for passive resistance. Absolutely. But you're not really, in my position, using force against the person. You're using force against their vehicle, using force against the container that they're in. So we want to use good judgment, not break windows right next to their face where glass can go in their eye, cause permanent damage and so forth. We want to use an off the other side, or give them warnings. Obviously, we want to de-escalate. We want, to drag this out a little bit. Hopefully, they can come to their senses. All these things are in play. So I would not want to see an officer just going up there and, losing their cool and just bashing the window out, and people get hurt, and it causes, it looks really bad on camera. I want to see de-escalation. I want to say, hey, look, this is not what we want. It's not what you want. It's a very minor crime we're talking about here, right? But at the end of the day, do I believe that officers can break out a window in order to open up the car? Absolutely. Absolutely. If it comes down to that, right? If everything else adds up, if it comes down to it. Otherwise, the alternative is we let them go, or we stay out there for 40 hours until they finally want to smoke all their weed, right? Use it all up so you can't have it as evidence. The alternatives don't make sense to me. So that's what I have for you. All right. All right. Again, apologize for not answering sooner, but at least hopefully you may have some more on this since that time. So if you have more for me, my friend, put that in the comments as well. All right. All right. Stay safe. Thank you, guys.